Hello and welcome to the first episode of a very special, or no, it's not special, it's a new series. If you've actually seen the post I put on the community tab, I already announced I'm going to do a community built commander deck. This is that deck. I'm going to show you. So this is all lands, and I'll explain this, and this is the commander. But if you already saw the post, this is the commander, Pergentius, 1010 Hydra. Okay. In that post, I posted up the card list, which is all this stuff, and I got a comment from not Azrael, a winner's year, saying to take out the Urza's Pyroplant and replace it with a Scoot Mob. So that is all the creatures in the deck. Like I said, the rest of this is land. You can comment on this video or on that post and tell me what to replace. We have Watery Grave, Vault of Whispers, a Chunk of Swamps, Simic Guildgate, Simic Growth Chamber, a Scrubland, Remote Farm, Rakdos Guildgate, Rakdos Carnarium, a Chunk of Plains, a Simic Guildgate, a Simic Basilica, a Chunk of Mountains. Is it Guildgate? Is it Boilerworks? A bunch of islands, Gruul Guildgate, Golgari Rot Farm, Golgari Guildgate, Gemstone Mine, Gavany Township, some forests, Drossforge Bridge, Dimir Guildgate, Dimir Aqueduct, Desert of the True, Desert of the Fervent, Dockmoss Bridge, Cloud Post, Boros Guildgate, Boros Garrison, Battlefield Forge, Azura's Guildgate, Academy Ruins, and of course, Scoot Mob as the only creature and Pergentius as the commander. Now, all these lands obviously are going to make this deck horrible. There's just too much lands, only two creatures. The possibility of drawing a Scoot Mob with 99 other cards is very slim. So this deck sucks. And that's the thing. The community, you, the person watching this, you're supposed to pick out a card, tell me what to replace, and what to replace it with. Now, I'm going to say all these lands here are already owned. I had these laying around. That's one thing. If you make a suggestion and it's something that I can't actually afford, or that I don't want to pay that price because I think it's expensive, then I'll let you know. But most likely, I will get the card. Let's try to keep the prices low. I'm not looking to spend. Like, if somebody suggests to get a Black Lotus, I'm not buying that. Making it right here, I'm making a suggestion. I'm making my suggestion right now to remove the Battlefield Forge and replace it with a giant Adifage. 7/7 Trample Insect. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, put a token into the battlefield that's a copy of Giant Adifage. Which, as I had looked up a while ago, the tokens have the same ability. Another thing I want to point out is that if you've already made a suggestion, you can make more. But just don't do it where you have, here's a list of 15 cards to replace. Spread them out. Do it give me one every other week, or every week. Don't spam me with it. And that this community deck is going to be in its own series, because this is episode 1. Episode 2 will be me using this deck to play against the Minotaur Challenge deck, and I will be playing that challenge deck until this deck beats it. So essentially, this deck's success rate is tied directly to how much the community works on this deck. Okay? So I look forward to everyone's suggestions, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.